outcomes within majors vary greatly. Students and parents have a pretty good idea of what majors pay the most, but they have a poor sense of the magnitude of the differences within the major. And this is from a quote from Douglas Weber, a professor of economics at Temple University, who studies earnings by academic field. Now here's the data from the UC Office of the President about earnings of UCSB alumni. On the left are graduates in the physical science major. On the right are social science majors. In both, there is data for salaries 2, 5, and 10 years post-graduation. Now, 75% of graduates earning above the lowest line, 50% above the middle line, 25% above the top line. Now, the next slide shows a similar comparison between biological science majors on the left and humanities on the right. The key takeaway here is that, yes, there are some differences between the two, but the variation within each graph and within each major is much more significant than the differences between the
people, but also for just taking advantage of building out those skills to be able to walk up to a stranger and have a conversation will be something that you'll use the rest of your life in the working world.
I think it's really important to follow your passion and make sure that you are an enriched human when you come out of the college experience. You can be placed in a career track that isn't necessarily what you studied, and I think you'll be a much more dynamic and desirable candidate.
Having that sense of almost a responsibility to engage with our communities based on the things that we're learning at UCSB, I think what it really taught me is that you should do something that you feel an investment in and that you value as well, and that you want to continue to explore.
I will be embarking on a new journey and opening up my own firm, which is the law office of Guneet Kaur.
I majored in film studies and I minored in art studies, and it was all about critical thinking and reading and writing and research, and being able to take all of that and synthesize that into your own ideas, your own stories, has been the most critical skill that I've brought forward into my career.
If I can understand where somebody's coming from, I can help them to the best of my ability, guide them through that process. That's how it's helped me as a family law practitioner.
I left UCSB with a mind that was able to critically think and creatively think, and I think that in all of the classes that I was in, we were always encouraged to provide our own opinions, our own beliefs, and do it in a way that was academic and logical. And I think that in the workplace, that's super